In today's extra lazy video, I'm going to try and find the most satisfying switch in my house. The obvious place to start is this wall you might know by now. Without the need to turn them on, I immediately would like to point out these switches. Because they are very satisfying. A very good win chance there. By the way, now I sound better than like this, but you want to hear the switches, right? And if I wiggle, it sounds terrible, but this is a lazy video, so it doesn't matter. Continuing, I think these are actually the only truly satisfying switches on this entire system. Of course, we have all these tip keys. In Dutch we call them tiptoetsen, but I don't know what it's called in English. This power switch is also fairly satisfying. These switches were never very satisfying. Don't think you have seen this one yet. I want to collect the entire system, but so far I only have that component. It's different than this one. These are quite ginormous, but also not satisfying. Let's move away from hi-fi. This lamp has one of these typical analog switches. It's already not satisfying. It didn't switch. It's also not connected. What's mostly satisfying about this switch of my monitor controller is that when I press it in the rack, relay switches. I hope you can hear my voice a bit decently like this, but these switches are also quite satisfying, considering this was made in the early 90s. The switches still work perfect, which is very satisfying. Well, it's actually their buttons, of course, not switches. The most satisfying light switch in the house is this one. Because it's black and because it's new and quality. Most of the other switches are old and white. Actually, this pretty cheap switch is actually also quite satisfying. But then we arrive here. You may have seen this one before when I talked about this piece of junk. But actually, I decided that this is the most satisfying switch in the house. Hello, I forgot the outro, so this is the outro. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. This is fun. Sorry.